Hello everybody, this is Shockfactor22 and here's episode 2 of my wrestler reviews. And today is on a young man by the name of uh, Kevin Robert Kiley Jr. Or as you guys know him, as Alex Riley. Now, when he first debuted on on NXT Season 2, I just almost forgot what it was, I saw a lot of potential in the kid. Because he had the body. I guess he had the voice because he was pretty good at cutting promos. I saw something in him, but again, it was the shot. It's because he was trained by the Miz that you basically instantly have to hate him. The only one you could basically like was Daniel Bryan, even though now, just like in my previous video where I was doing the things that annoy me about WWE series, Michael Cole, like when when the when the pro and a commentator hate you, you're liked. If both of those people are heels, you're liked. Um, but Alex Riley was liked by both The Miz and Michael Cole, and that kind of annoyed me because I thought this kid could be a. He has the. He has. I normally can tell if somebody's can be a face or a heel, judging by their face themselves. If they have a face that looks like the bad guy, fuck, make him a bad guy. Alex Riley didn't have the look of a bad guy, but yet they were constantly trying to push him over, saying he is a bad guy. He is the varsity villain, Alex Riley. But basically, Alex Riley eventually lost. He lost NXT Season 2, which was Miz's second NXT's rookie's failure. Um, which is weird because both of them have made it more than the actual winners. Wade Barrett being Chris Jericho's rookie in Season 1 hasn't had the world title, while Miz's rookie in NXT Season 1, Daniel Bryan, is the world champion, and Caval has been released, and Alex Riley is still here, which is pretty hilarious if you ask me. Um, like I said, I saw a lot of potential in the kid. He had the cocky swagger, but not like the cocky swagger of a heel, a cocky the swagger of a face. Uh, Excuse me. He has something in him that made him look like a good wrestler. But it's because he had the shadows of the Miz and Michael Cole on him that made you hate him. So anyway, Alex Riley's loses season 2, but he's still being accompanied by the Miz because Miz has signed him to a contract that as long as the Miz is WWE champion, Alex Riley stays. Which also means that Alex Riley took a lot more hits than the Miz, because if I recall, Alex Riley got powerbombed through a table by Orton at TLC. Um, Alex Riley was basically the crash test dummy for the Miz. He was constantly getting the hell kicked out of him, and then the Miz would, sneak up behind the person and whack him. And over time, people started to see Alex Riley just is a tool for the Miz. He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. We get to Extreme Rules and Over the Limit. Well, we first get to Extreme Rules, and Miz loses the WWE title to Cena in a triple threat steel cage match. And again, I'm gonna get to that the Cena sucks thing in my WWE things that annoy me. The things that annoy me about WWE series. But again, I'm focused on Alex. Fuck. Um, I mean, I really like his finisher. The you know the spinning. the fireman's carry cutter that he has. That's a really cool move. I mean, again, Alex Riley's a gifted athlete. He wrestles like one of the best I have ever seen. He is somebody who I could see being top star in this company after Cena and Orton and Miz have all retired. I can see Alex Riley being the guy. I can see him being the man. I can see him being a WWE champion. Just at this point in time, no, because we still have guys like Cena and Orton and Sheamus and Bryan, because they're still the older gen. Well, not Bryan. I can't really count Bryan in there. Nor can I count Sheamus, but you guys get what I mean. So Miz starts, complaining to Riley, "Where were you at Extreme Rules? Where were you at Extreme Rules? I wouldn't have lost the title at Extreme Rules if you were there." And that's something that annoyed me because, like, that you could sense there was a face turn coming for Riley because Miz was basically constantly blaming Riley for his failures until finally one night, I can't remember if it was the Monday before or after Over the Limit or before or after Extreme Rules, where it was Cena and The Miz in a WWE title match. And Alex Riley gives the WWE title to The Miz. Miz hits Cena, pins Cena 1, 2, 3. Alex Riley lifts Miz's hand, and the belt flies out of his hand. The ref sees it and reverses the decision, meaning Cena's still the champ. Alex Riley, Miz basically fires Riley and slaps him. Riley cracks the Miz with a right hand and just starts beating on him. And again, I can see a lot of things being done in Alex Riley's character. They can take the kind of like varsity boy gimmick that he has, used to have, and kind of make it like a face gimmick. You don't need to make him a varsity villain. You can but then again, his attitude now is still pretty cool. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say about Alex Riley is that he's good guy, great physique, wrestles good. But again, it's just him being in the shadow of The Miz and Michael Cole that has kind of lowered my appreciation of him. Once he breaks away from Cole but like once that stench of Cole and Miz is off of him, he'll be over. He'll be the guy because he has talent, and I gotta give him credit for that. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Shock Factor WWE video. Thumbs up the video down below. Comment on what your thoughts on Alex Riley are, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.